Hello, I have Sanktans or Sanktans. I don't know how to say it exactly, but this is basically the amber Farmstead ale from Hill Farmstead. Do they still say it is? No, they used to say this was a the collaborative brand name Grassroots that Sean Hill uses. Actually, he made up that brand before Hill Farmstead. But now, I guess it just says Hill Farmstead because it's basically the same thing. So they also advertise this on the label as being conditioned in oak puncheon. So I think all their standard Farmstead ales, Arthur, Anna, Florence, I think they all spend some time in the same oak puncheons. But maybe this one it's a little bit longer. I don't really know. It doesn't tell you the specifics about these beers. It's also slightly more expensive. I think it's about the same ABV, like 5 to 6. I think it's about 5.5. And this is the batch from July 15th. So and they say right on there, bottle conditioning since July 15th. So a lot of times when you go and buy a bottle of Farmstead ale from the brewery, it will be 6 to 10 months old because they let it bottle condition to fully, kind of age but get carbonation and release it when it's carbonated and they think it's ready to drink. Oh, that's what a Farmstead ale smells like from Hill Farmstead. A little lactic, very, very clean Brett character, barely any actual funk, just a hint of it. Maybe I noticed more in this. This one might be a little less tart. And honestly, the amber color is not really, it's not adding much caramel or toffee really to it. It's not like their Bière de Garde. Actually, I really liked it. I had that on tap. And I also had the barrel-aged version of it, which is Bière de Norma. But, of course, that one becomes totally different beer. It comes sour. I really like the clean, fresh Bière de Garde. And this is not quite that. Maybe it's somewhere in between. It doesn't have as much sort of red berry stuff happening. A little bit, though. Maybe a little bit of a strawberry. Very fine carbonation and body. And just a little bit of cherry. Very light cherry taste, I'd say. Obviously not cherry colored. But it's just the combination of the light funky sour kind of nuttiness. Reminds me of like a cherry vanilla, cherry pit sort of thing. Also the oak is going to give it a little bit of vanilla, but it's not like this is aged in oak for 1 or 2 years. I think it's just kind of fermented in there, conditioned in there. I don't know if it's fermented. They might just do a stainless steel fermentation and then just kind of let it get a little bit funky and sour in the barrels for like a couple weeks or months. Very nice mouthfeel. Makes your mouth water just a teeny bit. It doesn't give you much on the malt, I would say. I wonder what malts they do use. They don't tell you. Sometimes they used to list ingredients, but at least not for this one. It's very nice. I guess it's good if you want something that's a little bit more wintry. It's with the slight cherry, very slight toasty malt. It just seems a little bit spicier and nuttier, more deep, not dark or savory flavors, but just more festive, I guess. And it actually looks kind of like an Oktoberfest, except for the carbonation and the haziness. And maybe there's a little bit more of a toasty bready thing going on, not full out fruit cake. But I like it because it seems like it's a little bit less sour than a lot of the Farmstead ales I've had. It's really nice. Deserves, 4.25 at least. Bye-bye.